So today I'm going to show you how to take a oyster mushroom, a king oyster mushroom, and turn it into a scallop in a very, very convincing scallop dish at that. All right, so today's recipe is something that I do have in my cookbook, but I thought I would make a more simplified version for you wonderful people on the internet because I don't want you to miss out. Hey guys, I'm Candace the Edgy Veg, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button and you want to hit that bell notification so that you don't miss out on those recipes. All right, like I said, I do have a version of scallops, but I kind of wanted to simplify it. And also I was kind of craving like a lemon butter sauce, so we're doing that today too. We are going to just cut these guys, make them look like scallops, and then marinate them overnight, and then whip up a really quick sauce. And it's a really nice appetizer. It doesn't take very long, so if you, I don't know, are having a dinner party and you just want like a really like fancy amuse-bouche or a little appetizer, this is something you can whip up and make in batches, make it the day before, and then kind of just whip it up for your guests. But it doesn't take a lot of time, which is exactly what we want. Okay, for our marinade, so we want our mushrooms to kind of, you know, have that essence of the ocean. So the easiest way that I find to do that is just get yourself some vegetable broth, whichever one is your favorite, that's fine. Add some kelp or nori or seaweed granules into this guy. And then because it is something that's from the sea, I want to make sure that it's nice and salty as well. So I'm using some soy sauce. You can use tamari if you prefer that, or if you are gluten-free, that's fine. As well as some miso, and that'll give a nice umami flavor and also will help with, you know, that kind of like ocean essence with saltiness that we're trying to get. And then of course a little bit of fat. So that is just plain old olive oil. So mix that together. Make sure that your broth is hot so you can really dissolve that miso, but this is what you are going to stick your mushrooms into. So I just got myself a Tupperware container so that I can kind of jostle them as I need to. That is more or less good to go. Set that aside while we cut up our mushrooms. So I've just taken a, you can use a vegetable brush if you have that, or just a paper towel or a clean dish towel, and just wiped off any sort of debris. You want it to be nice and thick. So when you're looking for a oyster mushroom in the store, make sure it's as fat as possible. It sounds weird, but it's definitely the key here. And then you really are just using the stems. It's about the size of a scallop. You can do them thinner or fatter depending on, you know, what you got going on, but they should be relatively even. And you probably should be able to get like 3 or 4 out of one of these. And then you can save these other parts of the mushroom for, like, I don't know, if you want to make a ramen or any other mushroom dish. I love to do like chicken fried. You can also batter these after they've marinated in the like scallop marinade. It's almost like a breaded scallop, which is nice. But you probably want like 3 per person if it's just like a little appetizer at your dinner party. Now I like to marinate them overnight. You can do it for like 8 hours. You want to definitely marinate them for at least 2 hours. Oh my God, this looks like ramen broth, and now I'm craving ramen. Coat them with your marinade. If you have any chunks of miso like that, it's fine. Slowly dissolve in the water. Make sure everything's coated, and then I would go in there every couple hours and just give it a little shake or flip it upside down. Obviously, the longer you marinate this, the more flavor you're going to get. If you don't like an overly flavorful scallop, you can just do it for a couple hours, that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna stick this guy in the fridge and come back to it when we're ready to make our sauce. All right, whenever you are ready to cook up your scallops, I'm heating a skillet over kind of medium-high heat, and I'm just heating up some olive oil. You can also do this with butter as well, since we are making a lemon butter sauce. So whenever that is heated through, nice and hot, we're gonna toss them on face down, cook them for about 6 minutes, and we're gonna flip them. That's exactly what you want. Nice little sear on the top. Right at this point, just take out your scallops, put them onto a plate, but you definitely want to have everything ready to go for your sauce because you don't want these guys to cool down too much. So in the same pan, now we are going to make our lemon butter sauce. So instead of butter, I'm just using a dairy-free margarine. You can use like a vegan butter or like whatever your favorite vegan butter is, but also one that is really good for cooking. So I'm going down to about a medium heat. I'm going to add my butter and my garlic, and you want to cook that for about a minute, 2 minutes, just until it's fragrant. This is a great time to deglaze your pan. So you want the garlic to brown a little bit, but you don't want it to be like a dark brown. Now that they are just tanned slightly, we're going to deglaze our pan with the lemon juice. Just constantly be mixing, emulsify, so it becomes one lovely butter lemon sauce. Now you can add your scallops in right here. I like to serve them in tiny, like just on tiny little plates. It's like 3 at a time, a little piece of arugula, the dressing poured on top, just really elegant and simple. All right guys, there you have it. Delicious lemon butter garlic scallops. I'm so excited. They are so gorgeous. Like they look beautiful. So when you make this for other people, it's just pleasing to the eye and pleasing to the mouth. Oh my God, it's so good. I've made this with a white wine butter sauce and just the lemon with kind of that like oceany essence that we've incorporated. Oh my God, they're so good. I only marinated these for barely an hour for, you know, YouTube's sake, and it's actually perfect. So don't worry about marinating it too much if you don't have the time. But if you love these videos where I take something and turn it into something else, like a scallop, give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know if you have any requests. You can leave them in the comment section down below. And welcome to the end of my video. You can hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss out on new videos. I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, you have to try this.